Hi guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video and I really hope you enjoy it. Today I'm going to be doing my own version of the frozen nail art. So in this tutorial I'm going to be using Gelish. So the first colour I'm going to be using is my One Blue Love from last year's spring collection. I'm also going to be using Blew Me Away, which is from last year's summer collection. These were all purchased from either Gelish online or salon services. The glitter I'm going to be using is from Magpie Glitter and it's called Elsa. It's a stunning blue and gold holographic glitter. I'm also going to be using MoYou's Festive Plate number 6 for the snowflakes. So I'm going to start with my Gelish foundation base coat. So you put a really thin layer on and then cure it for 30 seconds. So after the base coat is cured, I'm going to go in with my first coat of my One Blue Love, and then I'm going to cure it for another 30 seconds. Then I'm going to apply a second coat of my One Blue Love just to give it that little bit of depth. After your second coat is cured, then we're going to start doing the ombre. So you'll need your gel brush. I'm using Harmony Gelish's Square Gel Brush number 6. And I found this is a really nice brush to use. So get your two colours that I showed you earlier and then find something to decant them onto. I'm just using a small glass coaster just because that's all I had around. You only need to use small amounts as you're not going to be using a lot, so you don't want to waste any product. So get your gel brush and then on one side pop a little bit of the dark and then on the other side pop a little bit of the lighter colour. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start in the middle of the nail and wipe down just to get an even coverage of the first coat. After I've popped the first bit on, I go back in with the dark just to build up the first coat of the colour. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the lighter colour again, just to even up the coverage, and then I'm going to cure for another 30 seconds. After it's cured, then I'm going to go in again just to even up the colour and make it a little bit darker. When you're at this point, you want to make sure that you haven't got a bold line down the centre. You want to make sure it's nicely faded into one colour. After I'm finished messing around with it, I'm going to cure it for another 30 seconds and then we're going to do the glitter. So now the colours have cured, I'm going to get a little art palette. I got this from a little artsy craft store, and it's perfect for mixing colours up in and mixing glitters. I'm going to get my Gelish Top It Off just as a base for the glitter, and I'm going to put a couple of drops into my palette. Then we're going to get the glitter and we're just going to put a tiny bit in, as that's all you need. I'll pop a link below to where you can get these glitters from. They are stunning and they've got an amazing range of colours. Then what you need is a flat square gel brush. I'm just using one I got from Salon Services and it's an ASP brush. I've had it for quite a while now, so it's looking a bit tatty. All you're going to do is just mix the glitter and the Top It Off together just to make it all even. Then you're going to get your nail and you're going to evenly put a first coat on. Make sure you don't put the first coat on thickly, as we are going to do 2 thin coats of the glitter just to build it up. So after the first coat of glitter has cured, we're going to go in again with the brush and just put a second coat on. It's a good idea to clean the brush in between coats, just so you don't get any clumps in there. Make sure you're happy with the cover of glitter and then cure for another 30 seconds. So after your glitter is cured, we're going to pop a really thin coat of Top It Off on top just to even the coverage out, ready for stamping, and then we're going to cure it for 30 seconds. So now that's cured, I'm going to spray it with some sanitizer just to get the sticky layer off and give it a wipe with a lint-free wipe. So this is the stamping plate we're going to be using. It's part of the festive collection by MoYou London, and we're using plate number 6. We're going to be using the snowflake one up in the left hand corner. So for stamping, you'll obviously need your plate. You're going to need a nail polish. I'm using OPI's Alpine Snow, which is a perfect consistency for stamping. I'm also going to be using my stamper from MoYou London. It's got one large head and one small head, and I've primed that too. And I'm also going to be using Your Best Scraper by MoYou London too, which is like a credit card. So I've prepped my plate just by wiping acetone on a cotton pad over the surface just to clean it. And I'm going to start by putting Alpine Snow, which is the OPI polish, onto the plate just over the beginning of the design. And then I'm going to get my scraper, hold it at a 45-degree angle and scrape downwards so you cover the design with the polish. After you've scraped the excess polish off, you're going to get your stamper and you're going to stamp on top of it to get the print onto your stamper. And then when you're stamping on the nail, all you need to do is line it up with the cuticle and roll towards you. So there's your stamping design, and all I'm going to do now is put the thin coat of Gelish Top It Off on to cure for 30 seconds. So now that's cured, I'm going to just spray it with some sanitizer and take off the sticky layer, and then we're going to stick some crystals on. So I'm going to be using MoYou Nails Brush On Nail Glue. I'm also going to be using some tweezers to pick the gems up, and I'm using AB crystals which I got from eBay. So all you need to do really is just dab on a little bit of glue where you fancy crystals. I'm just going to use the tweezers just to pick up some crystals to pop onto the nail. So I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial today, and I hope you can like and subscribe below. I'll also add a link to the products too. Thank you for watching, bye!